Hey everyone, it's Jack. Sorry it's been a while since my last update, but I've been super busy and I wanted to make sure I had a few points in particular that I wanted to touch on regarding my transition. I just took my 12th injection, marking my 3 months on testosterone, and if you've seen the first video, then you can see that there have been a lot of changes. My voice is much deeper. I have this going on, and I'm just now starting to get some hair over here, and what will be my sideburns. I'm still doing the lesbian fake sideburn thing right here, so let's see, currently I'm in Georgia for Mondo Homo. My band has been on tour, and we're playing here. Tomorrow will be the last day of our tour. And I've been experiencing a lot of interesting things while being on the open road. One of those very obvious things being public restrooms. Fortunately for me, I've got 2 bio males in my band, so they go in the bathroom at the same time as me, and it feels pretty cool. There have been a couple of moments where the bathroom option has been a little weird because, you know, you'll go in the men's room and there's no stall, and so then I just go into the women's room and people think I'm more of a freak, you know, that way, which I don't really care. Let's see, what did I want to say? So yeah, before tour, one of the things I noticed, especially at my 2-month mark, is I finally started having the moodiness that is often talked about. I'm not a moody person. I've never been prone to mood swings, even during menstruation. But I have experienced, after I take my injection, about 24 to 36 hours, that period after, I'm very intolerant of everything. I'm very easily annoyed. I've had to have a lot of dialogues with my partner, and I've just had to be aware. And so if you're going through this, know that it is perfectly natural, but keep yourself in check and own your shit, because you will surprise yourself. Let's see. My vocals, obviously, they've changed. So with the band, that's been very hard for me personally, not for them. They're very open. They've been expecting this, so we're all ready to make the necessary changes. I did have a little bit of a moment when I was driving to Louisville to see my doctor. The radio in our car doesn't work, as the CD player doesn't work either. So I decided to sing some of my old favorites to myself, and I can't anymore. There are a lot of songs that meant a lot to me, and I just can't sing them. And I cried in the car, which was very strange. Not strange that I was crying, it was just all very melodramatic feeling. And I've certainly had a mourning period over it. I've had a lot of words of encouragement that I can retrain myself, and I'll just, you know, have a falsetto after a point, but it's still dropping too. As my drummer said, once the dust settles, then I'll be able to effectively get my voice where it needs to be, and I think he's right. And in the meantime, we've just got a very interesting transition period as a band. So we're in Georgia, and we're staying with Lady Jane, and she has this dog, and the dog had been abused. She rescued it, and her name is Dolly. And Dolly seems to not be able to tell if I'm male or female because she's deathly afraid of males and barks at them a lot. Apparently there was a party here, and all the trans men got bit on the ass by the dog. And it's funny because I came downstairs and I was petting her and she was totally fine. And then I started to talk, and then she would bark. And then I would stop talking and pet her and she would be fine. And then I would say something, and then she would start barking again. So she's very confused about me, just like anybody else, I guess. But I found that really interesting because that is very common amongst rescued animals. Typically, the abusers are males, and they have a hard time being around men. So I guess it's a good sign. I don't know. I really like dogs, so I hope that doesn't affect things too much. So, yeah, that's basically all I wanted to touch on. Another thing, we got into Georgia, and there was, like, this really big queer dance party happening. It was totally rad. And I ran into a friend of mine who is trans, and he's been trans for several years. And he said something to me. He was, like, looking at my face a lot while we were talking, and I was just like, And he said, I'm really happy for you, but I fucking hate that you have facial hair already. And it's just a reminder that you really don't get the body that you want, the body that you envision. You get the body that you have. And as he put it, he is a hairless Jew. And I thought that was funny and definitely something to keep in mind. So I'll try to update more often now. And I hope this video finds you all well. And thanks for watching.